Okay, this is Eric with Repair Resources. Got a John Deere, I think this is a 644 wheel loader from like the 80s, early 90s. Got a 64, 66 John Deere engine in it. And we're just gonna show, we pulled the head off already. Intake had some, okay, yep, battery went dead. But anyway, here's a 64, 66 John Deere engine. We pulled the cylinder head off. They basically brought it to me. It was having low oil pressure, so they want me to rebuild the lower end. But I found when we were pulling it apart, first thing we had happen is had two studs here that we had to fight to get the exhaust manifold off. But there was here there was a, can't see this, it's right here, right down there on this valve spring. This part of the keeper, the valve retainer, not the keepers, this is the retainer, the keepers are inside, but the metal had fallen off of it, so we're going to send this thing out and get it all checked out. At least get that fixed. But probably put all new valves and springs and retainers, do a valve job on it, check it for cracks, mill it if it needs it. But anyway, so we got that, and right now we're just going to pull the pan off, get these liners out, see if we got any issues with the liners or anything. Looks like maybe it was starting to burn a little bit of coolant on those cylinders there, but we'll see here in a minute when we pull the oil pan off, see if there's any coolant in the bottom there. But these jugs, cylinder liners, like to cavitate greatly on these John Deere engines, and they actually can make holes in the side of the liners and that kind of stuff. So, well, we'll show that when we get this a little further apart. So, yep, here we are. We got this John Deere block down. Got the pistons out. Everything looks good. It's right at that point where it's going to start going into the copper on the connecting rod bearings. I'll get one out of there. Kind of looks like a blister on the bearing when they get down to the end. Kind of neat. This is what they look like. They get that blistery texture right there. You can kind of see it. And then if you look at it kind of in the light, you can see the copper. Can't really see it with the camera, but that right there, you can see how the bearing's changing. That's the last layer, then it's copper. So they caught it right at a good time to get this rebuilt. And yeah, so now we're going to be ordering all our parts. Looks like everything's, rods and mains are going to be standard. Head's going to the machine shop. We found some problems with that, which I noted earlier. We're going to rebuild the fan support for the cooling fan. And then, I'm not sure, but I think I rebuilt this for these guys a few years back, so that might be good to go, but we'll probably pull it off, check the bearing on that. And then I'll show a little more once I get the liners out. And yeah, that's it for now.